Imagine being so powerful that the only thing that can stop you is the plot. That's Gojo Satoru, the man who shows up to the apocalypse, grabs a snack, and goes, "Yeah, this is fine." Welcome back to Vibers. We're starting something new, character breakdowns. And we're not starting small. We're starting with the guy who basically broke anime Twitter every single week. Let's get into it. Okay, so Jujutsu Kaisen is a world full of cursed spirits, monsters made from human negativity, dark stuff. And the sorcerers fight them. Gojo is a teacher at the school that trains sorcerers, which sounds very normal, until you realize this man could probably destroy a city block before breakfast and still show up to class with a coffee and zero apologies. He's the strongest sorcerer alive. Not top 5, not top 3. Number 1, unchallenged, everyone knows it, including him, especially him. But here's the thing. He's not some dark, brooding guy in a corner being mysterious about it. He's annoying. Genuinely, lovably annoying. He will compliment himself to your face. He will show up late. He will eat sweets during serious conversations. He gives off, "I could end you, but I'm currently more interested in this candy bar energy," 24/7. So how is he actually the strongest? Let me break it down without making your brain hurt. He has something called infinity. Basically, there's always an invisible barrier around him that slows everything down to zero before it reaches him. Punches, weapons, curses, they just stop. Mathematically. Forever. You literally cannot touch this man. He is permanently untouchable. Which honestly explains the personality, too. Then he has the 6 eyes, his actual eyes, which is why he wears the blindfold. They give him insane perception, like perfect clarity on everything around him. Using his powers would drain literally anyone else. For Gojo, it's just running in the background. Like he's got 5G while everyone else has no signal. And then there's his domain expansion, unlimited void. When he opens it, the enemy gets hit with infinite information at the same time. Everything in the universe, all at once, straight to the brain. You don't get hurt, you just stop working. Your mind gives up. He used it on someone once, and they were basically a vegetable for 2 months. Casual Tuesday for Gojo. Now here's where it gets actually good. A lot of overpowered characters are boring, they're stoic, they're perfect. They stare into the distance and speak in riddles. Gojo said no to all of that. This man will hype himself up in the middle of a fight. He will tease his students relentlessly. He once explained his own techniques to the enemy mid-battle, like, "Bro, you're giving them a tutorial and still winning." But underneath all the swagger, and this is the part that hits, being the strongest is actually kind of lonely. He's so far above everyone that real challenge barely exists for him. The people who could match him are either enemies or gone. And you can see it sometimes just for a second, where the joke stops and you go, oh, he actually carries a lot. So he teaches. He pushes his students not just to be stronger, but because he genuinely wants a world where he's not the only one holding everything together. That's not a teacher going through the motions. That's someone who actually cares, just wrapped in 6 layers of "I'm the best," so nobody notices. 3 moments that tell you everything about Gojo. First, his fight with Jogo. Jogo is a special grade curse, which means he's supposed to be terrifying. Gojo fights him blindfolded, pauses to explain his own powers mid-fight like it's a TED Talk, and then doesn't even finish him off, just sends him back to report. The most disrespectful win in anime history. No debate. Second, the hidden inventory arc. We see young Gojo before he was the untouchable icon, and he almost dies. He genuinely almost loses. And watching him come back from that, different, more powerful, more sure of himself, it recontextualizes everything. The confidence you see? He built that. Through real pain. That hits different when you know. Third, every single scene with Itadori. Gojo treats him like he's worth something, when literally no one else does. No agenda, no ulterior motive. Just a teacher who saw potential and decided to protect it. For a guy who plays everything off as a joke, those moments are completely sincere, and that's what gets you. Gojo Satoru is what happens when you take the most powerful character possible and make him fun. Funny. A little sad. And weirdly wholesome when you're not paying attention. He's not just the strongest, he's the most interesting. This is the start of the character breakdown series on Vibers. Comment who you want next. I'm reading every single one.